Okay, hey guys, so today we are off to Valladolid. We want to go see Chichen Itza and a couple other things there. Chocolate factory. There's also, like everywhere, big cenotes. So what we've done is we originally looked at getting the bus. It was about 900 pesos one way for all of us. However, at a party at Mel's house the other day, we met Jorge. Say hello, Jorge.
Hi.
Hey. So Jorge is our personal driver and he's driving us to Valladolid, and what's great about having a personal driver is that they know some things that you don't know, which is basically everything, right? So he is we're stopping at Izamal, which is a small town like a pueblo, and he's told us about a place to have a desayunas de carne, which is basically a meat breakfast. But Izamal is supposed to be really pretty yellow buildings, and he's going to show us where to eat there. So we're going to stop there, have a bit of a feed together, and then we'll go on to Valladolid. So, Jorge, if I leave your contact details below in the link, if somebody wants to use you as a driver when they come to Merida as a tourist, is that okay?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Okay, no problem. There you go. So Jorge's great. Picked us up from our house, and then so Valladolid's probably about 2.5 hours away. He's going to drive us there. A little bit more than what the bus costs, but so that's bugger all. Getting comfort, directly from from your house. You don't have to dick around getting to the bus station, putting bags in. So much better. So look, guys, I actually do like in Asia, and then I guess also in Mexico, if you can get a person driver, way better experience. That's how you find out all the extra information. So anyway, we're going to go to Izamal. We'll see you guys there for breakfast, and then on to Valladolid. All right, cheers. The town got a bulk discount on the yellow paint. Huh? That looks cool. Okay. Juan Pablo. Housing card. Okay, so first issue, we got to Kinich restaurant. Jorge says they used to do breakfast, and he's taken people there for breakfast before, but they're not today. They don't open until 12, so that's a bit of an issue. So we're going to go around the corner and just find another local little breakfast so we can have some breakfast there. But it looked amazing in there, guys. There was just all plants in there, and just like, oh, it would have been so cool. We might try and do it on the way back on Friday. Actually, that's what I might do. So, all right, let's go find some more breakfast then. Okay. Here we are. Oh, we've seen a little shop. Voila. Oh my God. This is scary being in here with my wife. Little dolls of the dead. Okay. Is this where we're pulling up, is it? Okay, cool. Awesome. Okay, so Jorge's just pulled up. We went to basically touristy gift shoppy sort of thing, but they've got breakfast at the back, so that is what we're doing. We'll bring it to you. Okay, so Jorge's just pulled up with basically touristy gift shoppy sort of thing, but they've got breakfast at the back, so that is what we're doing. We'll bring it to you. Hey guys, so I just walked through basically the gift shop and then into the big section, which is the restaurant section, and the food, and it looks really great, but just like the decor is amazing. Out into what I would call, it's the outside section, you know, the beer garden, I guess, for those in Australia. And up the back here is the workshop. And the lady said, go have a look at the workshop, go have a look at the workshop. And there's obviously where they're making some of the stuff that they sell in the front. And there's a young guy here, he's weaving a basket and just sitting there doing it. He was, you know, just didn't want to talk to me, just wanted to get into his work. And yeah, how cool is this place? So I'm going to tell you, so I'm starting at the back here. Starting at the back, and behind me is the workshop. It's like a thatched roof. Still craft work there. I'm just going to turn the camera around and walk back through just to show you, get a bit of a feel. So I'm going from the rear of the property right through the front door, right? While everyone orders breakfast. You know, I would think this is a cool place to come. If you're going to go through Izamal, and if you're coming from Merida to Valladolid, you definitely will. Man, you should stop here. This is it's just a cool place. I love these rock walls too. You know, like there's a lot of rock in Yucatan, so they just pick up a rock, put it on the wall. Some are more level and look sturdier than others. I guess it depends on who's been putting the wall up. But yeah, this is how cool is this place? Little storeroom. So I think the kitchen's through here. Yep, kitchen through there. Little kind of beer gardening sort of thing. Okay, so this is where this is where we came out. Had here it is, the kitchen. Orders up. So it looks like we've got a bit of a production here. You know, again, thatched roof, cool lights, and these are the lights that old mate was making in the back. All right. So we come through. Got our bar here. Got our full alcohol. In case you need, so obviously you can come here at night time and have dinner. You know, just real crafty and real arty. This is really cool. This is a cool spot. And then you've got all the craft and stuff in the front. That is handmade, and we've just seen the young guy hand making one. So this is made on site. This is made on site, this stuff. This is just, how cool is this? Wow, pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. You know what? I just love people having a dig, having a go. Got a young guy out the back making all these baskets and stuff. You know, sweeping out there. All the craft work, and the food's looking pretty good too. So, wow. This is our where we're stopping to eat. Casona de Izamal. So yeah, guys, I'm going to quickly order because I'm starving, and I'll bring you that as well. But again, I'm recommending this place. See ya.
driving here in Mexico. So as you'll be aware, Scott and I never hired a motor vehicle, merely for the fact, look, yes, they drive on the other side of the road and sit on the other side of the vehicle, but I think we could have handled that. The issue is the road rules. So here in Mexico, whether you're on a highway or on a side street or a busy road, lanes don't exist. Indicators definitely don't exist. They're terrible at merging. We do it well, most of us, but there's some that don't. But here, terrible. So it was more that, and like we talk to people, and it's about being aggressive here and that sort of stuff. So we decided not to do it this time. Next time we probably will look at the car, but you know what? There's Ubers are cheap, there's personal drivers, but that's okay. That's not what I'm here to talk about. So, one thing I have found really, really amazing and think works really well that I think we need to implement into Australian road rules is the use of the hazard lights. So here in Mexico, they use them really well. Terrible with the indicators, they can probably take them out of the cars, but they definitely use their hazard lights well. I have hardly ever seen someone in Australia use their hazard lights unless they are broken down on the side of the road changing their tyre. They might have their hazard lights on. Here in Mexico, if you're driving along a busy road or a highway and the traffic is coming to a slowdown due to roadworks or an accident or the police checkpoint or just due to traffic, everyone starts with their hazard lights on to let people behind them know we're slowing down. And it limits the number of accidents. Like, if you think about that in Australia, if we started putting our hazard lights on because we don't use our brakes, there have been accidents that have happened because of things like that. So I think they do that really well. The other thing they do with the hazard lights really well is if they're looking for a location or you're about to pull over to pick someone up, like an Uber and things like that, they turn the hazard lights on and slow down into the side of the road. Now, in Australia, I have sat behind numerous people get angry, like, what the hell is this guy doing? There's no indicator on, they're just going really slow. And then all of a sudden they'll turn into a driveway. No indicator, nothing. And it's like, you just turn your hazard lights on. Maybe people behind you would be aware that you are looking for something or about to turn into a location or anything like that. So I really think we have hazard lights in our cars. Why do we not use them? Like, they obviously are there for purpose. We in Australia haven't found that purpose, but I think Mexico have found quite a good purpose to hazard lights, and I think we need to start using them. So they do it well. They do it really well here. The other thing I think is fantastic here, and I've got to convert it to Australian directions. So at home, if we're at a red light, turning left, so not crossing traffic, we're just turning left into a lane. If the light is red and there's no oncoming traffic and it is safe for you to do so, you can take that turn. They do it here all the time. They have to just be aware of people crossing the road. But if there's no traffic coming and you are turning, so in Australia if you're turning left, here if you're turning right, but in Australia if you're turning left, not crossing oncoming traffic, just going into a lane, you can do so. Light, red, all good. And I think that makes the traffic flow really well. And it's not unsafe, it's a fair go, like, you know, they don't do it stupidly, they actually wait, and if there's no traffic, they'll take the turn. So I really think, you know, there's some things here that you go, okay, that's really smart. Why don't we have that happening in Australia? So just wanted to put it out there. It's just something I've noticed doing a lot of Ubers, a lot of driving around, that, you know what, yeah, they're terrible drivers. Seeing a lot of accidents, a lot of non-use of, as I said, the lanes. It's amazing. Hence, again, why we're not driving. But you know what, they have some really good things. So I just wanted to have a chat about that, and talk to you soon. See you guys.
Okay, so first issue, we got to Kinich restaurant. Jorge says they used to do breakfast and he's taken people there for breakfast before, but they're not today. They don't open until 12, so that's a bit of an issue. Got a shop there and a shop here.
Yeah.
Okay, you get us a table? Come on. Voila. Oh, cool.
So guys, we've just had lunch at Kinich in Izamal. Absolutely amazing food. We had queso.
I had
What was the first little thing?
Queso.
Queso de bola.
De bola.
the bun.
Empanada.
Oh,
Yeah.
Empanada de queso de bola.
Yeah.
empanada.
Yeah. Is there a lot of Jorge?
Yeah, so they were really good.
And then we had our main dish. I had like these little tacos and little
They weren't soft, were they? Tortilla bread. And with chicken. What else?
onion, lettuce, tomato, and avocado. But I took the tomato and avocado.
Well, still really
because
good.
it's disgusting. Yeah, it was still really good.
Okay. Did you try some of Dad's dish? What did Dad have?
Venado?
No.
Wait, what is it then?
Venidos?
Venado de la Casa?
Venado.
Venado de la Casa, was that?
Venados.
So,
Venados de la
which
Casa.
was?
Deer.
Deer.
In
Leave it here alone.
English.
So Dad, so you tried some with Dad. So Scott had the deer dish that was recommended by the waiter, which was absolutely amazing. Really great flavours. I tried it, and I had the pulled pork bib, but I was expecting it to be in a cake form, but it wasn't because it's the traditional dish for the celebration of the dead. So they do all the cooking out the back in the underground, where we show you where they are. But look, apparently a bit of a hidden gem. Not common, not advertised well apparently this restaurant, so we will leave the map and the link to this restaurant in our YouTube channel, and but I'd give it 5 stars. Really good service, really good food, huge restaurant actually. I was quite impressed at the size. I want to bring your attention to the bags of water that are probably behind me, maybe you can see, so they're clear bags just with water in them. Apparently that keeps flies away. Don't know how true it is. I'm going to try it when I get home because we have so many flies. So I'm going to put some plastic bags around my veranda and see if it keeps them away. Yeah, look,
How does it do that?
really lovely and really lovely people.
I mean,
Highly
I haven't
recommend.
seen a fly.
No.
There you go.
True.
So definitely make it on your stop list. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Everyone in my street know my name, I know their name, they know my kid, then I know their kid, you know, same community feel. That's what I really want. So sometimes do you think